whew, there's some stuff I ain't even talked about in therapy yet. It was actual faith in God. You know what I mean? Like, walking by faith and not by sight. Loving on people, caring for people, loving each other. Not the Americanized Christianity, what I'm saying, that we see on TV, and, the judgmental, what I mean, like you going to hell type shit. Just acknowledging the greatness of God and that we all need his grace. You know what I mean? And so I was raised in that kind of family, and I came up that way. However, the church that I was attending at the time, they were anti-hip hop. Like, one of them churches that felt like hip hop was the devil. You know what I'm saying? And I remember I didn't know what, like, this came out of like left field for me. I got stood up, like literally I was told, like, stand up, and in front of 2,000, 3,000 folk. And I'm talking about, it's a church with the two big screens on the side. They had me on the camera, G. Like, he climbed to the top turnbuckle and suplexed me, bro. Like, and pretty much was like, yeah, we don't do that here, blah, blah, blah. Like, you have some strong words, you have some true words, but yeah, we don't do that here. That's not how and that shit traumatized me, man. Like, I'm realizing that now as I'm older, like, and as I'm going through therapy, like, that was very traumatic for me. My mom embracing my gift so much, and then that happening was just like, what the fuck? And so I've often, felt like in the past, like I was telling you last night, like, what if that had never happened? Or what if I had just turned 18, right? I was fresh out of 17, like, just turned 18. What if that had never happened and I had just kept going, And I would, like, I struggle with that at times when I'm working through that even now, where these things that happen that I couldn't control, I play these movies in my head over, and I would play that moment in my head over and over again. Like, what if I didn't allow that to happen? Where would I be now? Did I fuck this up? Did I mess this up? Is this my fault? And I started blaming myself. You know what I mean? Like, and and that's not good for me. That's not good for my, like, you know what I mean? For my mind, for my heart, any of that. And after some time, I started realizing, like, no, like, everything works together, you know what I'm saying, for the good. And I've met these amazing people along my life journey that's like, what if I did continue? I probably wouldn't have been with my wife. Who knows? I pretty much just told him, like, hey, man, I'm not sure how familiar you are with like Frank Dukes and that whole movement of like sound designers and stuff, but I pretty much was like, yo, I think we can do this. Like, I think we can make samples and whatever. He's incredibly, like, JP is like incredibly talented. And then I just have a really good ear for stuff. And I was just like, yeah, man, like, I think we could do this. I think this would be a fire idea. So we started off with this one company as like a vendor under them. And then they changed their business model. And that's when Pelham and Junior came about. And like, it works in a number of ways, but I've used it to fund my rap career. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
how old is the company?
It was like 3 years. Still young, but it's been a lot of shit that's happened, really cool shit.
Tell me about some of the placements.
So of course the most recent one is the Vito one, you know what I mean? Daddy Dior featuring Erica Banks. Xavier Omar. Well, it's not his song. My bad, Caleb. Caleb Mitchell featuring Xavier Omar. There's a Jacquees one floating out there. Dom Kennedy and Hit Boy. We had Sianka do a bunch of stuff, and we took that one and put it to the side and was like, yo, I sent it to Hit, and he was just like, oh no, this is hard. So hard. He kept it for himself, him and Dom Kennedy, and it's on the project they did together. Beat making and producing. Beat making, you just make a beat. Producing is actually like creating the space for an artist to, like, I understand the texture of your voice, so I know what kind of beat you need to be on. I'll make it with you right here. And okay, cool, let's come up with like some cadences and stuff, rapper or singer. I think this will sound good. Let's do this. All right, cool. Let's like lay down a rough demo of this or whatever. Oh, we need to come back and change this sound. I feel like, and we need to add this. We need to, like, shaping the instrumental for like the artist. To me, all of that, like, that's production, in my opinion.
If you had to elevator pitch your company to the hip hop world right now, how would you pitch it?
As far as like Pelham and Junior?
Yeah.
Like, dog, everybody needs a car, more than the average person to get from point A to point B. We're the fuel when it comes to people. Like, if you were to compare producers driving cars, right? The analogy is that the producers drive the cars. We're the fuel. Like, we've created fuel, essentially. You know what I'm saying? It speaks for itself. Like, I mean, honestly, like, a lot of the guys in the community were getting hit up a lot. Like, yo, man, y'all are so dope. Like, we're one of the best. Like, I would put our team up against anybody damn near. And what's really dangerous about Pelham and Junior is not just the talent level and production, but everybody is multi-talented. So our ears are more like Suede is an incredible artist. You know, Southpaw Suede. Like, Thelonious Martin. Come on, bro. He's a part of Pelham and Junior. Like, people always tell me, and I see it when I'm performing or when I do shit like this, people always tell me there's another side of you that comes out. It just switches. And it's something like, and I'm not the spooky deep type, but it's something like kind of supernatural. Like, you just kind of just like go into this mode where it's like very like,
sounds like a trance,
like Killer-esque almost. Like I can't remember the movie right now, but it's a movie about this assassin where oh no, my bad. The Winter Soldier, like, it's almost like that, where it's like you could say a certain word or whatever the case is, and he just switches into kill mode, and like that's what happened that day. Like, it was like, yeah, cool, you know, we're gonna do the. I was prepared because I knew what I was getting myself into, so I knew what to come with. I'm like, nah, I'm going to like shake shit up, like that's necessary. And when they cut that beat on, man, it was like I said, I just switched.
This the part why I sequel better like feather pins. The hieroglyphics give higher stitches and Kruger verse featherweights off a sedative. Mark my words, it's a death note. Exposition, see the light before the L appearance. Know a killer when you near him. Plotting pretty mellow like a fellow shooting Fiji from a 15 distance. It's a 16 witness, I'm consistent. My signature move is repetitions that positions up the one that's dark skinned. Harnessed every harvest, I'm Steve Harvey in a Gundam suit. Survey says ain't no competition when our families feud. Caliber accountable, leverage like the counters do. Haters coming lately, I've been focused on the latitude. Juke in every new sense, I'm a Kunto with a new spin. Blue tint like a mutant, he in beast mode, it's a Lou Lynch. Not done, pick a loose end, alternate can I Sharugan. Proof is execution, I'm a hitman when I prove it.
Turn them up, don't turn them down. Get them in, get them right, get them gone.
What is the secret to writing a great song?
Being authentic authentic and being honest. We feel as if every bar gotta be this, or like every bar has to be top notch. And not to say it doesn't, but like in the context of the song that you're writing, I feel like the secret of a great song is the mission should be to be understood. Like, I want you to understand me. I want you to get what I'm saying, get where I'm coming from. I want you to feel me so we can relate on that level when you hear this song. And whatever you can get from it, I hope it serves you. It can't serve you if you don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about. And I think sometimes the pressure of rappers is like, we got a radio freestyle shit. Cause if not, it's not gonna be respected. You know what I'm saying? Every line gotta be this, or gotta be wordplay, gotta be on a certain level. And it's just like, that's why I feel like, in my opinion, you know, Fonte is one of the best. Like, he's one of those rappers that helped me understand, like, yo, like, tell your fucking, like, rap good, rap well, but tell your fucking story. Like, emote through your lyrics and be brutally honest through your lyrics, you know, and that shit touches people. You know, it doesn't have to be like, because Fonte, he's got bars, but he's not the one that's always going to try to like use the biggest metaphors. And like, he's like, nah, my objective is for you to understand where the fuck I'm coming from. I want to give you something you can feel. That to me is the secret to songwriting. It's not being so hung up in trying to impress people lyrically or whatever, but like giving shit people can feel, man. That's how I look at it.